What's up, guys? As I said, I was going to do the Master Chief tutorial, which it's not. I guess. Well, I guess it is a tutorial. I mean, this is my first time doing it, so you're seeing my progress for the first time doing this stuff here. So, like I said, just follow along with me, kind of deal. I guess if you have any tips or pointers, say, hey, you're screwing up, you're not doing the right thing, let me know. Anyways, what you're gonna need is, which I've already started working on the Pepakura model, which I'll show you in just a second here. But what you're gonna need is cardstock. You can get it at Walmart. It's really cheap. It's just the same kind of material that they print out like business cards on, things like that. I'm talking with my hands a lot. And you'll need a pair of scissors, some glue. The glue that I bought was just this really cheap crap. I mean, you can buy this stuff at Walmart for dirt cheap. Like, I think the cardstock was like $5 or $6. And this is the glue that I use. It's quick grip. Oh yeah, I switched my camera. It's not inverted anymore. So there you go. This was like $3, I think. Really cheap. Then you're going to need to get the Pepakura program, which is free. You're going to get Pepakura Designer, not... Well, I mean, you could also get Viewer. It doesn't really matter. But anyways, you want to get Pepakura. You want to get Pepakura Designer first, so you can print all the files off in that. And then I'll also provide the links on this for, you know, Pepakura, and there's also the Halo costuming index, which I'll also provide the address for at the end of the video. And you go through, you find what you want. The HD pieces are like the high definition pieces they've got really tiny little things in there, like really tiny pieces that can kind of be a pain in the ass to put together. Some people recommend that you start off on the normal definition pieces, but not me. I just went with the HD piece. You might as well. You know, it's not that hard to put together. It's really not. And when you print them out, which that's another thing I'll cover here with the printing, is they're going to look something like this. Just little pieces like that. And they're numbered. And you'll see the little tabs there are numbered, and you match those tabs up with the corresponding side. So you'll have like a tab that'll be like tab 260, and then you'll have a side that'll be 260, and it's got the little dotted lines and it's got dash lines. The dotted lines are what they call mountain folds, which is just, you know, folding it this way, and then the valley folds are the dash lines, and you want to fold that this way. So basically it's a lot of folding, gluing, things like that. Whenever you set up, this is just the stuff that I did, keep in mind, so it may not be 100% to code or whatever, but this is first time. So whenever you go to, which I don't really know Pepakura all that well, so you might find a better tutorial on the Pepakura part here, but everything's pretty much, I don't know, it's pretty easy to set up here. You want to go up and you want to make sure that like all the numbers are on the edges there. And the way you do that is you go to the show edge ID on there, and then whenever you go to print, make sure that you set up the paper setting. It should be on. You want to make sure that it's on the letter and not anything else. I mean, sometimes it'll be on A4, but I had it on letter and it worked just fine. Also, the new Pepakura 3, it measures based on millimeters, and I know Pepakura 2 was on centimeters, which, you know, so if you're not used to that kind of thing, it could throw you off. But the way the helmet is measured is you measure like what size you want it to be. You measure it from, like, well, this is kind of hard to do. You measure it from like your chin straight back, like just directly back to where your ear is, and from that point to the top of your head is the number you want to put in to resize it, which hang on one second, let me pull up Pepakura Designer. And the way you resize that is you would go to 2D menu, go down to change scale, and then go to scale factor. And the very first number on there is what you want to put in there for your measurement for your head. And that's basically it. I mean, I haven't really had to do anything other than, you know, what I just explained to you to get where I'm at now, which is actually, this is what I've got done so far. I know it looks huge from, you know, because I'm holding it up here. It's actually not that big. Kind of got a big head, so, but, you know, as you can see here, it looks kind of warped because only one side of it is really, you know, put together. But once the other side's put on there, it'll be all evened out. But you see how all these little numbers are kind of just put together like that. That's what you're going to be doing, and it takes forever, and it can be really annoying. But it's not hard. It's really not. Even the HD pieces, I mean, it's pretty easy actually. And then when you get into Pepakura, one other thing that I wasn't told about that took me forever is when you're piecing everything together, the numbers. I mean, there's thousands of numbers on here, and say you've got a tab that's like number 260, and you're looking for the side 260. You're like, where the hell's it at? So you're going through your 20-something pieces of paper. You don't have to do that. Whenever you've got your model brought up in Pepakura Designer, you can click on the piece that you're looking for. You know, like you can say, like, I mean, say you have this piece done and it's on your model here, and you're looking for this piece. So on the model, you actually just click on this piece, and it'll show you over on the right where the sheets are laid out. It'll show you where that piece is, so you can find it really easy. So I didn't do that the first night I started working on it. I literally just went through looking for numbers, and it took forever, and you don't want to do that. It sucks. But anyways, that's pretty much it right now. I'm just finishing up this Pepakura part here, and then after that we'll go into what comes next. But like I said, there's a million tutorials on the Pepakura files and the Halo armor and everything like that. But I figured I'd post it, and hopefully you guys like it. Hopefully somebody makes one for the first time as well, and that'd be awesome. It'd be a good time. If you guys have any more questions or anything I might have missed on covering the Pepakura thing, let me know. Send me a direct message. You know, whatever you need to do. I mean, people that have sent me messages before, I try to get back to you guys as promptly as possible. I know I've spoken to a couple of you guys, but anyways, like I said, if there's any questions, anything like that I might have missed, I'll either make another video or respond to you directly. Again, thanks for checking it out, and we'll pick up next time, which should be relatively quickly because this should be almost done tonight. I might just do a quick update video showing you my progress. But anyways, thanks for checking it out. I'll post those links at the end of this video to where you guys can go get it.